So, Vegas. I went to MagicCon Vegas. I saw some folks in chat, some very nice folks in chat, saying that it was nice to meet them there. I got to meet Mama Gart there. We didn't get to play Canlander, but I watched you play Canlander. I got to meet Hurt Integral and signed. I got to sign a actual, like a homemade Sword of Hearth and Home, of which I, referred to as the GOAT, and I signed it with my name and GOAT. Thank you for signing your German Glacial Fortress. No worries. Thank you, better player. Glad I could sign it. I got some stuff to show off. I'm going to talk about what my overall event was like, and then I'm going to show off some of the goodies that I picked up and all that. And then I will maybe talk about some grievances. Small grievances. Criticisms. Constructive criticism for future events. I'm not going to be out here showing my ass and removing any potential for future, sponsorship or collaboration. But there were certain things that, as a creator, as a special guest, that I was like, huh, I wish they could have done this a little bit better. And I will say this before I get into all that. I genuinely have been incredibly impressed with how these events have been held. As someone that was at Philly and Minneapolis and watching them get, increasingly better every time, and this is a sentiment that was shared with folks that went to Barcelona as well. It got better and better and better. This was the first event that didn't feel like it got better. And part of that could be because it was Vegas. Part of that could be just because, well, they wanted to try something different. But, it was the first time that it was kind of noticeable. But that said, the actual interactions that I had with people, the games that I got to play, the events, that kind of stuff was all great. So we got there on Thursday and we got kind of midday. I don't even remember what we did on Thursday. I think we got food. I think we did something. There was a group of people doing something. Genuinely don't remember. This was one of the first events. I'm there for work, right? When I'm there as a special guest. There were so many different badges. That was another thing. Couldn't keep track. It was one of the first events where I felt like an old man. Yeah, it was the Venn diagram. It was one of the first events where I'm just like, I felt this with looking at like posters for TwitchCon, where it's just like, come meet all your new favorite creators. And then it's like, meet Sporko and Grarp and Big Kevin and Jennifer and that kind of thing. I'm like, I don't know who these people are, and Jesus, there's so many of them. And that was the case for a lot of there were so many creator badges. I think I saw more creator badges there than weekend passes or guest badges, which is cool and good on one hand, because obviously it is nice that Wizards is extending that to smaller creators and folks that are on platforms or that do more of the influencing side, I guess, of the game, because the more the merrier. But that was like I showed up, I'm like, I don't know who any of these people are. I'm so sorry. I'm sure you're nice. I'm sure you're great. I don't know who you are. Felt like an old man right out the gates. Yeah, that like the Friday, the first day was very funny because I'm like walking around trying to find people I know. I'm like, where are they? Where did all these people go? And I think it's just because everybody was so busy. They had a bunch of people either in Game Nights Live or practicing for Game Nights Live, or not practicing, rehearsing for Game Nights Live. You have a bunch of people that were, you know, getting pulled away to do behind the scenes stuff that they can't talk about, and I certainly can't talk about. You had people that were, you know, doing their own thing. On Friday, I thought there was going to be a keg panel in the morning. I was told there was going to be a keg meet and greet. And it was like given to me on my schedule to do this keg meet and greet. Huh? Oh, and Kiefer said, and I love steak, because he says it sounds like I'm saying a keg meet and greet. Very good joke, streamer, the husband. And I'm like panicking because I'm asking people, is Game Nights Live scripted? No. Okay, I make jokes about Game Nights being scripted all the time. It's not. But there is so much more to the actual presentation, right? That there's rehearsing, because there's there are certain like things at the beginning for setting up the game. There are certain things where like, this is going to be your introduction. Here's where you go, like during the intro. This is what happens if you're knocked out of the game. You know, it's a performance, right? Stuff it's not, the game isn't scripted. That's like impossible. Yeah, you got to run sound, you got to do lights, you got to, you know, makeup, all this stuff. Anyways, so I'm like trying to find where this keg thing is, because nobody has actually told me where I'm supposed to go. And nobody knows, not even the information desk. Other members of the CAG are like, huh? Until I finally get an answer, which is like 15 minutes after that, it just isn't happening. And I'm like, oh, okay. Which is like, fine. Just wish that was maybe communicated a little bit better. Then we had I have my schedule here somewhere. I was at the booth, which was nice. Again, the best part about these events is just meeting people, right? It's running into folks that watch the content, listen to the content, and getting to, at least for me, that's my favorite part, because then it's getting to either know you a little bit better and like be able to, I operate very well when I'm able to put a face to people, you know, and to usernames. And so it's nice to be able to be like, oh shit, you are so-and-so. I am now going to remember who you are, and I'm going to remember where you're from, what you like to play, what your Canlander deck is, what cards I've signed for you, what do you find important. And I'm going to try to do that for basically everyone, you know, because that's important. It's the whole reason why I'm there, is like, in the sense of I am there because there are enough people that like what we do that Wizards is like, you should come and do all this stuff for us. But also like, I am there to like, for people to take pictures or to sign cards or jam games or chat. Like, that's just fun. It's rewarding. It's very interesting for me. It helps create a better sense of community in my mind. So I got to do a little bit of that. And then we held like an impromptu Canlander tournament where we had, I think, 17 people that could actually play. And then a whole bunch of other people that are like, I'm in the main event, or I'm in the 100K or whatever, and I can't play. But I just want you to know that I do play Highlander, and I want to play Highlander. And I got a lot of pickup games with some of those people over the weekend as well. I played a lot of Highlander, now that I'm thinking about it. Played a lot of pickup games, had a lot of fun. I went... I'll talk about this more once I get to Saturday. I brought 2 Highlander decks. I brought Paradox Academy as my... I'm going to play this in the tournament because people want me to kill them with my signature deck, right? People want to... I had someone come up to me and be like, I don't know what deck I want to build. I mean, I'm thinking about playing an Academy deck because I like big artifact combo stuff in Commander, but I don't know if it's going to be like different enough. And I was like, oh, I'm playing the deck today. I love it. It's great. They watched me play in the tournament and combo off against people. They left, bought a Tolarian Academy, came back and got me to sign it. And they're like, well, I'm in. Yep, I'm good. I bought an Academy. I still got my Paradox engine, so I can sleeve that up. I'm going to try to work my way to a Mishra's Workshop, you know, that kind of stuff. That was sick. So I brought Academy for that. Then I brought my Boros equipment deck for like more fun games. And that deck was great. It still needs some work. I'm still figuring out what I want the shell to actually look like. But it was putting up numbers. And over the weekend, I went 19-1 in Canlander matches. And I'm gonna say this, not to rag on some folks that tend to play Canlander a certain way. That's incredibly impressive. That's incredible. I won, and that's impressive. No, I went X-1 over the entire weekend, and everybody I fought was on a real deck. You know? Like, everybody I played against, or everybody that I watched play, was more or less playing something that you could see show up at a Yellow Jacket Monday Night Highlander, which was great. I love seeing that. What was I playing? Well, I was playing Paradox Academy in the event, and then in pickup games, I was playing Boros equipment. So I 2-0. I'm only able to do 2 rounds because I have a bunch of other shit that I'm trying to do, and other people have to leave, and contractual obligations and all that. And so we jammed some Canlander there, and then was jamming pickup games of Canlander and Commander all over the weekend. On Saturday was my big day because that was the day where I basically had no free time. So we did, I did something in the morning that I can't talk about yet, but you will probably see it in the next month or so. And when it comes up, I will start talking about it, and it's very exciting. It's very cool and big. And then we did another meet and greet event on the morning of Saturday. Saturday morning to early afternoon. We did the Sheevan Wheeler live Magic with Gavin, which was great. That was our live podcast for Sheevan Wheeler Love Magic. We had I put up a little PDF presentation, which I could probably show it on. I could probably show it here. Let me grab it. Let me see if I can grab it. Abracadabra. It's harder for me to find it because I've got a Mulder on my desk that is very excited that I am here, and is licking my fingers and trying to get me to pet her, and that is distracting me. Okay. Here, I can show this off, the live stream Wheeler Love Magic, featuring Gavin Verhey. Mulder did forgive me for leaving her. Mulder hung out with Kiefer all weekend and discovered the joy of like sleeping on a heat pad. So now Mulder has her very own heat pad that she likes to cuddle up. Okay, thank you. So now Mulder is a heat pad cat. Not too hot, just enough for her. The event was great because it's me and I'm a numbers guy. I tracked the amount of people that were in the auditorium, or in the panel room, and then the amount of unique people that came, and some people had to go to their draft or their event, or some people came in halfway. We averaged 45 to 55 people in the room throughout the panel, and we had a high of 88 individual people watching the the thing. Like 88 individual people throughout the thing showed up, which was pretty good considering. My biggest complaint is that the panel room was, so it was at this convention center where there's the bottom floor and then there's the top floor. It was on the top floor, outside of the main area, down a hallway with no signage, no arrows, no nothing. It was like tucked away. And in fact, the panel room was beside the Wizards employee room. And so even if you got up there and managed to find where it was, you might get confused by seeing a sign that says Wizards employees only, which not great. And when I was, after doing the panel, had a bunch of people be like, where is your panel being held? When is it being held? What's going on? And that's obviously that honks, right? You want people to be able to know where your shit is. And you want, I wish it was more accessible, you know? I wish it was easier for people to find. That would have been great. I'm going to put on screen the document. So this is the where's my face? There we go. This is the presentation that we ran. It was you know, graphic design is my passion, basically. So it's the classic title page. We talk about Battle Bond. This is so funny because here's a great story. I mentioned this on the podcast we recorded this morning for Tap Tap Conceitas, the recap of we're talking about the different mechanics in Battle Bond, and we get to talking about support as a returning mechanic. Also, there was a joke of partner with, and the others have partner with. Please clap. There is support, and Gavin said something along the lines of like, support is a good mechanic. People like support, especially it has garnered some fans in Commander, right? It has some use there. But nobody is like a diehard support fan, you know? It doesn't have any, there's not much fanaticism behind it. And I go, oh yeah? Give it up for Saddleback Lagak, everybody. And the whole room erupts in like cheers and applause. And apparently it was so loud, people could hear it in the main hall, which was hilarious. And then after it, I don't know if Shivam went by or if somebody else went by and then gave it to Shivam, but apparently the story was told. Oh no, I think Ryan Pancoast, the artist. If you don't know who Ryan Pancoast is, I'm trying to think of his like most well-known pieces, like illustrations. Archon of Enmaria, Urza, Azor, Ranger Captain of Eos. Really nice guy. I've met him, I've talked to him, I've gotten a bunch of cards signed by him. He's great. Phenomenal artist, one of the best in the game. I think he was walking by or he heard it, and he was using a Saddleback Lagak as his like test my marker card, and he signed it and ended up giving it to me. So I've got this sick Saddleback Lagak with Ryan Pancost's signature on here and a bunch of like gold scribbles and little scribbles from his pen, and this is just such a cute keepsake. It's something I'm gonna hold near and dear in my signed cards collection. And if I ever play a Saddleback Lagak, it's gonna be that one. So yeah, the classic Shimon Wheel Love Magic Fair. We covered all the commanders. We did all the pairs, the partners together. And we talked about the lands, and then we did the show and tell bit where we each have, you know, the cards that we want to talk about. So there's Gavin's, Shivam's, who I set it up as being shockingly cruel or something like that, because it's Stolen Strategy, Archon of Valor's Reach, and Thrilling Encore. And then we had the ones that I have, Together Forever, Bramble Sovereign, and Inner Demon. And then we had the recap of Favorite Commander, and then Thank You. Yeah, it was a good show. We had a lot of fun. Gavin had a lot of fun doing it. We now have a couple of other Wizards employees that I've spoken to that want to do it for future MagicCons. So this might end up being a trend. At MagicCons, we're just going to have live Shivan Wheeler Love Magic. And if you saw it and liked it, please let me know, or let Wizards know. Because the more that you let Wizards know, the more that we can... I mean, we could probably do it, like, even if nobody said anything, we'd probably get to do it again. But, you know, maybe we can get a bigger budget, a larger stage, all that jazz. And yeah, I edited the screen up here to be Shivan Wheeler Live Magic. We tried recording it on cam for video and audio. There were some issues. I don't know if we ended up... I think we ended up getting it. I'll have to double check with Shivam. I know that there were some issues, which again was I feel like the panel room could have been so much bigger. And I don't know. It's just like if you're pushing to make your con more of a con, that's one thing that I would recommend is like make the panel room accessible, advertise where it is, advertise the shows, default have recording and video for it, you know, that kind of thing, because it's fun. It means a lot to people, and it's a thing that you can say for like the creators that are presenting it is like, look, thanks for doing this. We've handled the recording and the video, so it's all there for you. You know, that's huge. Yeah, the signage wasn't double-sided. So then after that, we did the Lure Chaos event, which I got smooshed in. I went 1 and 2. It was fun. I probably unofficially sanctioned some things that maybe judge staff were like, I don't think so, but I was like, yeah, my blessing. Trade packs, trade cards, just like have fun, make your deck, whatever. Because it's cool. You get to do weird shit. I kind of got spanked. I talk about this more in the podcast, the tap that'll come out. But yeah, it was cool. I wish I could have, you know, been there for the Minneapolis one, because that was a very fun event. And then what else? That was all Saturday. Oh yeah, there was Elijah Wood. So for those that don't know, there's a bunch of other stuff I can't talk about. But I can talk about Elijah Wood DJing. I mean, I'll get to Gavin's event when I talk about Sunday. Elijah Wood DJ'd on the Friday, or on the Saturday night. It was him and his partner for Wooden Wisdom, I think was the name of their thing. And I had heard the story about this in Barcelona, where in Barcelona there was like a top 40 DJ playing. Yeah, like the actor from Lord of the Rings, Elijah Wood. There was a top 40 DJ playing, like playing all the hits. And then Wooden Wisdom goes on. Yeah, Zach Cowie, Elijah Wood and Zach Cowie go on. And then they start spinning records that are very much down tempo, comparatively. And then the crowd was like, what? And then it went back to top 40. Here, they tried to get this whole, like, it's a slumber party in Vegas, woo, and kind of get all the expectations curved around that, I think. The convention center was not the best venue for that. But if you listen to the... folks, you remember the playlist that we used to jam that I called DCMA Lamau? Like the basically some of the world music, you would have the like the Brazilian samba records playing, and the Brazilian records, samba records, the like Bollywood records, all that kind of stuff. The music made in countries that no longer exist. Exactly. All that stuff. Turkish cryptocurrency, plugged stuff, you know, that. So that was the music that was getting played. In fact, there were songs there were records that they were spinning where it was like, oh, we listened to this on stream. So I was there for like 25 minutes and then I left. Because I was just like, oh, yeah, we listened to this stuff. Okay, sure. So not necessarily my jam, but, you know, I mean, it is my jam because it's the music I like to listen to. But I was like, I don't know if I need to listen to this, like, with poor acoustics when I could just listen to this with nice headphones if I wanted to. Anywho. That's Saturday. Sunday, we have the Unknown event. So this was Gavin's Unknown event, where, for this one, it was 1v1 Commander with 3 packs of Commander Masters, 2 packs of Wilds of Eldraine draft boosters, 1 Wilds of Eldraine set booster, and then a pack of playtest cards that were brand new, and a pack of reprints of playtest cards. Then, also, everybody got one of 3 different playtest cards that were actually designed that weekend at Gavin's panel for Make the Playtest card, which was really cool. I played a deck. I have the picture on Twitter, so I can share it here. I played horses on horses. On horses. On horses. Let me get it up here. My deck, my commanders, were horses. My commanders were Kelith, Sunmane Familiar, and Sun Chun, Lord of Wu. Where is it? Image. So yeah, I was a cowboy. On a steel horse I ride. Horses. These were my commanders. I ran. Yes, I did. I told this story on the Tap Tap Concede, but I'll tell it here too, where I finish my matches. Like, I build my deck, I play 3 games, I win 3 games, and then I run into Graham, and he goes, "Hey, how's it going? How's your deck?" I'm like, "Pretty good, I finished." And he's like, "Yeah, I just finished as well." I'm like, "Oh, really? What'd you do? Like, you're done already?" He's like, "Well, no, I finished deck building." So I had played all of my 3 games before Graham had even finished deck building. And I go up to, like, I report, and I'm the first person to have finished my matches. Like, I was the fastest person there. I just played Kelethon 2 and, like, protected it or mucked their creatures, and it grew and grew and grew, and I killed them with lethal horse damage, which was pretty fun. Pretty fun. Quitoxic, welcome back for the 9th month. How you doing? Sup, what did I think of the slumber party? I bailed early to go get food. I also bailed very early. Yeah. I kind of preferred, like, what it was like in Philly, you know? That, like, in Philly when it's just, like, renting out a restaurant or whatever. It was nice that it was right there. But it wasn't, like, I don't know. I was hoping it would be more like what it used to be, you know? Also, oh, where did I put them? Shoot. I don't have good images of them, but I also traded my other playtest cards for 2 more playtest cards I wanted to pick up. One of them is called the Delu Horse. Focus. If I hide. The Delu Horse, which is a 3-mana 2/2 legendary horse with horsemanship that says commanders you control have horsemanship. And I got another horse, Cinnamon Seasoned Steed. 1-mana 1/1 legendary artifact creature food horse. Other food creatures you control have horsemanship. At the beginning of your combat step, you may put a 1/1 counter on target non-creature food you control. If you do, it becomes a 0/0 knight in addition to its other types. And then you can sack it because it's a food. So I picked up some food. I picked up some horses. Yeah. What else? We did the Lure meet and greet, which was great. That was the big one where we're all there. That was a lot of fun. And then the weekend was just over. The weekend was just over. Went by pretty quickly. Let me show you my cool stuff. Also, I should say this before because I don't want to end on something that was less sour. I was masked up the entire weekend. I minimized my interactions with other, like, I basically had my mask on all the time except when I was outside and moving, or when I was in my hotel room, or eating dinner with, if I'm eating. And I've been testing just in case. I've tested negative for all the tests that I've been taking. I feel fine. My voice sounds like this probably because I was in the middle of a desert wearing a C99. It's like an N95, but Canadian made and 4% better. I was wearing that for, 13 hours a day, basically. And stuffy desert, wearing that mask, my sinuses are fucked, but that's okay. Why 4% better? Well, 99 minus 95 equals 4. So we can recognize that the difference between those two numbers is 4. And that denotes the amount of the percentage of what it can block, and some other stuff. And so, the clown horn. So yeah, I tried to have my mask on as much as I can. It was really disappointing seeing so many people without masks, and kind of fucked. Yeah, it's really disheartening. It got a lot better on the third day once it got passed around that there were some people that found out they got COVID, which is like cool. Yeah, wear a fucking mask. Even if you're at one of these events, wear a mask. It's so easy. It's upsetting that there are people that I know, people that are friends that weren't wearing masks, and it's a massive, yeah, there's a COVID surge going on right now. So yeah, wear a mask. Anywho, let me show off some cards because I picked up some stuff. Oh, I can also show off a very kind gift. Angel gave me a very kind gift that was a Thalia and the Gitrog playmat that is signed by Howard Lyon. Is it Howard Lyon? Who did the artwork on this again? Thalia and Howard Lyon, yeah. A very lovely signed Thalia and the Gitrog monster playmat. Which is very, very thoughtful. Thank you so much, Angel. And I used it all weekend, and I'm probably going to start just using it as the default map. Because the Gitrog 8 Thalia, of course. Alright, I'm going to show off some goodies. Mind if I flex a little bit? Because I got some stuff to flex. There was the Sheldon. I was busy during the Sheldon tribute, but I was aware of it and beforehand, and yeah, very emotional tribute to Sheldon. Is it to share? Is this what it is? Yes, it is. Oh fuck, these are big. I didn't actually get that much. Like, I picked up some. I mean, I picked up. There's going to be a bunch of stuff on the screen that I picked up, but a lot of it is kind of Vegas related, kind of just like I got it and then met somebody at Vegas that hooked me up with it. The first one, I got a bunch of, these are the only cards that I got signed, that I have like whiffed on getting signed every time. Mana Drain, Soul Ring, and Grim Tutor by Mark Tadine. Finally got those signed, got shadow signatures on all of them. Gold for the Ring and the Grim, and silver on the Drain. And they look good. They look real purty. Where did I put these? It's probably going to expand every time I open something new. these are the new cards I got. Just like didn't own copies of these cards. Oh, I owned one copy of one of these cards. But again, I didn't really buy much when I was in Vegas. Also, apologies for the photo. I got a copy of Narcy Fablesinger. Be meaning to get a copy of that. Ben needed an Aether Vial, Ben Ulmer, and I had a normal Aether Vial. We went to a booth that had a really good deal on foil Aether Vials. So I was like, oh well, how about I get the foil, or how about you buy the foil, and then I give you my vial and some cash, and we trade, and that happened. So Ben has my old Aether Vial. And I got a nice hollow Darksteel Aether Vial that'll hold me over until I get a foil Darksteel one in German. I opened this foil full art Beseech the Mirror because, you know, lucky. What is it more shaped like? What is what more shaped like? I'm gonna go with almond. Don't ask? No, I have to ask. What am I missing? Is there a meme I'm missing? Oh, the prostate. I see. The what? Thank you, Sibwow. And then there was a pack at the booth that James opened that had a foil full art Court of Ardenvale. And I was like, James, I need that court. And he's like, I'll give it to you, but I have to sign it. And I was like, okay, great. I got this foil full art Court of Ardenvale that is signed by James Turner. And then Beej opened one of his packs that he got for being a guest, and he opened a foil full art Court of Garenbrig. And I was like, Beej, I want this Court of Garenbrig. Is like, yeah, you can have him. Like, great. Can you sign it? So he signed it. And so I'm going to try to get the other 3 courts in full art and foil and try to get them signed by other members of Loading Ready Run. I think that would be very funny. Getting Kathleen to sign a black one, the Court of, what is it? Court of Lochthwain? Would be very funny. Shouldn't have deleted that because I'm going to immediately open up something else. This is where it gets spicy. This is where it gets a little spicy, folks. This is where I'm going to flex a little bit harder. So, I don't want to dox them too much, but there was someone that popped up in our chat. Jace B147 is their name. I'm not going to say the real name unless they want me to. And they lived in Germany. They live in Germany and they're coming over for this event and some other stuff. And they're like, hey, do you want me to grab you some German foils? And I was like, yes, please. And I was like, yes, please. What is like the limit? And they're like, I'll get whatever I can grab as long, you know, just tell me. I'm like, okay, I'm going to be somewhat responsible for this, but I'm going to ask for a lot. And then I was like, send them a big list and they go, so do you, I'm guessing you only want them in near mint? I'm like, no, I'll take any condition. The more damage, the better. And they thought I was joking. I was like, no, they add more characters. Like, okay, great. That makes it a little easier. If you get a foil German Gaston, I'll sign it. You opened a foil extended Court of Embereth. Do I want it signed? Well, here's the thing. I mean, if you can sign it, I want to get the full set signed by Lure people. I appreciate the offer, Momagart, but I'm going to make sure that I want to keep up the cycle of having, you know, the first 2 signed by James and Beej and try to round it out with, I bet I can get Kathleen, Graham, and Heather to sign the other 3. Or Kathleen, Graham, and Paul would be funny. Yeah, the Lure gag must go on. So I'm going to start showing off some of these cards. These are all foil, they're all original print, and they're all German. Here's the first little batch. Apologies for the photo. We've got a foil German Hull Breacher, a foil German Sahili Sublime Artificer, Golos, Reap and Sow, and Fabricate. And I will read off some of the names on these cards. Herstellung, Ernte und Soi, Ernt und So, Golos, Unermuldlicher Pilger, Sahili Volend, holy shit, Volendete Handwerken, Volendete, I'm just trying to do it in French. My brain's not, I haven't fully recovered from the weekend. And then Schiff Rumps Breacher. Schiff Rumps. The Hull Breacher. Schiff Rumps is so funny. It's so funny. Okay. That's part 1. Let's kick it up a notch. With... oh, I don't know if these are all going to fit. Wow, this is a shitty picture. In addition to that, I got a full set of foil German artifact lands. The OG ones. I already have the ETB tapped ones. This is one I've been looking to finish for a long time. And one that whenever I looked at my lands and they weren't foil and they weren't German, I was like, this feels bad. This feels like something I should have, you know, had. But they were shockingly difficult to source until now. We got Ancient Den, which is Uralt Hul. Hol. Sitz der Synod is Seat of the Synod. Grof de Gleflusters of Vault of Whispers. Gross Schmelz, which is Great Furnace. Baum der Sagen, Baum der Sagen, which is Tree of Tales. And then Nachtstall Zitadel. Nachtstall Zitadel. Night Steel? Yeah. They're so pretty. They are so pretty. My hair is a fucking mess and I've been toying with it all stream. I can't get it to look the way I want it to look. Whatever. And then last, but get a hat. I'm not a hat guy. Time to shave my head. Time to shave my head and have a wave of people asking me if I need help. And then last but not least, I got some mana rocks. We have Dimir Pet Shaft. Signet being Pet Shaft is so funny. In the States, we call that a red rocket. Or at least I assume that's what Americans call it. Dimir Pet Shaft, Is It Pet Shaft, and Simic Pet Shaft. Then we have 3 of the Modern Horizons talismans, but I got them in old border. They look very fancy. Talisman der Nuger, Talisman der Creativaut, Talisman der Zolhiget, Resilience, Curiosity, and is it Conviction? No, Conviction's blue, white, red. Curiosity, Creativity, and Resilience. And then the these bad boys. Talisman der Fortschritt. Talisman der Antrieb. Talisman der Einigkeit. And Talisman der Dominance. These look so fucking good in person. This Talisman of Dominance is one of the prettiest magic. Like it just, oh my god. Wow, does it look good. Wow, does it look good. I should have asked for a Talisman of Indulgence too. But these ones they weren't that pricey. I'm trying to see what the range was. Let me take a look. I mean, all in all, this was, so I shipped a bunch of chaff as my, like, this is my spend money on cards. I managed to actually kind of go like 1-to-1 with the draft chaff and all the stuff that I shipped. So it paid for these, which felt pretty good. What are the pricing? Where's the pricing? I have this written down. This is going to be roughly what they were at. Oh, right. No, never mind. I said, here are the cards that I will pick up no matter the price. And it was all of these. And then some of the other ones like Golos, €8, Hull Breacher, €5, Fabricate, €10, Reap and Sow, €2, Sahili, €4. Oh, and I got a German Sail into the West from the Lord of the Rings commander. It's not foil, but it doesn't come in foil, unfortunately. So I'm going to slowly work my way to getting all of my... what are the signets at? I didn't ask. I mean, I originally looked up at all the prices and was going to give a range for some of them. But then for the artifact land specifically, I was like, no, I just want them. I don't care. Like, I will pay whatever. I just get them into my hands, you know? Is Ben's left and right channel a bit off balance? That's on you. I believe that's on you. So yeah, that was Vegas. One of the magic cons of all time. The people that I met and the games that I played were great. And then some other stuff made me feel really old, but that's okay. I had a good time. You know, had a good time. And if I met you this weekend, if we got to jam games, if I got to sign cards, no. Yeah, the worst part was hanging out with Angel. Worst part of the weekend. It was real bad. She took out a measuring tape for this cosplay, this secret cosplay that we're not going to talk about, and tried to strangle me. And then when everybody was trying to question, like, what are you doing? She said, it's a joke, haha, just kidding, and threw a smoke bomb on the ground. So obligatory, cool convention. I enjoyed myself. Great meeting people. And then for a love of God, please wear masks. Please, I'm begging you. Okay, do we want to play some Gladiator? Sure. I have a... I put together Bant Blink. This is a deck that I played quite a bit on stream. And we got a lot of new tools. I redid the mana base a bit. The last time we played this was during... I think it was on... with Phyrexia? It was either, I think it was Phyrexia the last time we played this. So I updated it. And we got some new cards. From the new set, I have the Beans. I have Gruff Triplets. I mean, Beans is pretty easy to include. Gruff Triplets might be a little win more, but I'm curious about playing this card. Because it kind of just, well, It could be win more, or it could just win the game by itself. I'll see how I've been feeling about this card. We have Twining Twins, which is just another exile effect, but attached to a creature. We got Bramble Familiar, mana dork that's able to, you know, also do other stuff, which is pretty good. I have the Time Warp combo in here with Nantuko Slicer, Timeless Witness, Cyber Siphoner, and we have Ephemerate. There's some other cards that we didn't get to play with last time that I've added. Sun Titan, Acidic Slime, Guardian of Girapur, Fiend Hunter. I forget what else. I'm not on Teleportation Circle, but I'm on Thassa. And oh, we have Samwise. That's a pretty good one. Yeah, we'll see how it goes. I can make changes to this. We got Avacyn Spellgrim. Hopefully we're able to blink and do some cool stuff. No Argosy, no. Beans is already the nickname for the Beanstalk. I think Beans is just the name for anything with beans in it. I played the Beanstalk Worm and I just called it Beans all the time. Have I encountered Vandifar combo in Gladiator? I have. I haven't played it for a hot minute, but I know that it exists and that there are members of this community that have also been working on it. Excuse me. Yeah, probably talking for an hour straight without any water. Not the best idea. I need to I did a big sinus rinse yesterday. I need to do some more rinsing of the sinuses. Because I'm still kind of dried out. Yeah, I've seen some of the art treatments for Lost. I mean, I've seen most of that set, but here we go. It's a cool set. I'm excited for it. I'm gonna wait to talk about the cards that have been publicly revealed once we start getting more, you know? We blocked the monkey. Oh, I didn't get to tell this. So, right, I went like what was it, 19-1? I can't even remember now. Going 19-1 in Highlander. And I was dethroned by a very nice Canlander player from Arkansas that had a sick Abzan Recurring Nightmare. I don't even know if they had Survival of the Fittest. I don't think they may have. I forget what their point. They were on Moxen. Maybe they were on Triple Mox Survival. I played them. They beat me. They crushed me. And so I got to give them a secret layer, a foil secret layer as a congratulations. I'll lose life. Oh, you rat. Dominic. He gave me the spicy keychain. We got a lot of lands, but not a lot of life, so I'm fine doing this. They just orbed away their Atraxa. That's gross. Ooh. I got to talk to a very lovely member of the Arena team. That focuses on, God, I wish I could remember what her exact title was. But it was very funny. Her name was Grace. Very nice. It was a very good chat. Shivam introduced us, and it was very funny to be like, mentioning like, oh, I've talked to Ian Adams about this. Ian Adams, member of the Arena team, that is also very, yeah, Grace was great. Very active within the Gladiator community, has popped up in the stream and all that. I'm gonna lose life. And it was very funny to be like, mentioning that we have had, that I've talked to Ian about that. Yeah, we stand Ian around here. And we stand the arena team. For all the shit that they get, they do some good work. All the shit that they get is undeserved, most of it. But I had a chat with Grace about certain things on Arena and on Gladiator. Or sorry, certain things on Arena that definitely impact Gladiator. Oh fuck, they had that. Oh, this was such a bad attack. I thought about Yorian Pass, but now we're getting goozled. Paradise Druid. I could Paradise Druid exile that. I could Paradise Druid exile that. I just let you keep Crucius. That seems bad. This attack was bad. I should have just Orient here. I've let this thing run around maybe too long. I'm gonna have to start letting them draw cards. I think I'm just gonna exile this. Oh, I could have exiled this and then blinked it too to get the Crucius, but that gives them an extra card. Don't really want them to have that. If they're on Rakdos mid-range, that's pretty tough for us. Because, well, they're black-red kill everything. I mean, I mentioned the Gladiator. Shiva was like, you guys should get, very kindly, you know, he introduced us and he was like, you should really, Gladiator's awesome. You should, you know, really get a full-time Gladiator queue and all that. And I was like, well, I've talked to Ian about this, and I've talked, you know, to some other folks on the Arena team about how, like, they like it. It put up some pretty good numbers for what it was. And that, you know, when they find time and space in the schedule and within, like, getting it up, then, yeah, we're going to see it again, right? It's, I think I took a more level-headed approach to all of it than other people. And some other people, they're like, you should do this. And I'm like, hey, you know, I understand why. I understand why and when. You could draw a card. Ooh, that's a good draw. Let's do this. Blow up that. I'm gonna play this. I could maybe keep this in hand to protect Yorian, but I think this is okay. One of the conversations that I had with Grace for passing, like one of the pieces of feedback that I wanted to pass off was exactly relating to cards that were like cards nerfed in Alchemy, and then when they rotate out of Alchemy being unnerfed and showing up in Historic and in Gladiator. Cards like Cabaretti Revels is a big one. Cards like I'm just gonna block here. If they have a bolt, then good beats. Cabaretti Revels, Diviner of Fates, you know, what eventually is going to happen to Crucius. That sort of stuff. And it was a very interesting conversation to have. I'm glad that it was a conversation that we did get to have. And it felt like it wasn't even me being like, they shouldn't do this. It was more just like, so this was kind of jarring. And yeah, this is this matchup, by the way. It's just everything gets killed. All removal all the time. I have blocks here, but they're not great. And we could also just be dead. Ha! Sure. So we could do this. This. That kills that. Leaves us with a Yorian. Puts that in the... But then we lose the Shieldred. Oh, we just lose Shieldred. They get back Shieldred either way, so we're just Dobbs. Garrick, Predator of Scrubs, welcome back for the 53rd month. Jesus Louises. Wish I could have joined you all in Vegas, but work wouldn't let me. It's okay. You're here with us now. And thank you for the support. Glad to have you. Good to see you. I hope you're doing well. Yeah, we talked about the nerf cards and the communicating that, and the fact that people don't read anything even when you try to communicate it to them, and like what there are different answers to look to accomplish different goals, and then it's trying to find what the answer is and what like you know, is this something that is actually attainable. It was a great talk. It's a great talk. Always enjoy meeting more members of the arena team to also just like, you know, be a person that doesn't sit down and goes like, alchemy shouldn't exist in the first place, and also you should make everything should be cheaper and all this, and is this helping? And it's your fault personally, you know. Don't think I want the juice. Yeah, you should give us some pendulum monsters. I'm probably gonna need all the mana. We got counter queued. There's nothing we could do. Counter queuing. I'm just going shaking my head. Just give me more treasure, I guess. No, don't do that. I think there's a chance that we could have maybe won. You know what, I'm just going to concede. I think there was a chance that we could have maybe won game one. The attack into the open mana, I was like, maybe they don't have it. I feel like they might have. It felt like maybe they should have done it earlier, and so it gave me the signal that they didn't have it. But I don't need to attack there. GG's. I could look to put more draw in here. I worry that maybe I've cut too much of it. But yeah, that's Rakdos mono removal is going to be a tough match anyways. That's one of the problems with this deck, is that there are certain matchups where it's just like kind of miserable. This deck feels like it either gets rolled or does the rolling with very little in between. If Eldraine doesn't get an alchemy release, then it's a tacit admission from WotC that alchemy is dead. No offense, but that's the stupidest thing I've read in chat all day. What do you mean? No, it's not. You can beat that? Okay. Good luck, have fun. There's so many reasons why there might not be alchemy for this set, or why they might be churning, like, just pointing to this. We had stupid statements about prostate. That's true. I think that there are other things that you can do with alchemy. I think that there are a lot of strengths from alchemy or alchemy adjacent kind of design. And why some people really want alchemy to fail. Yeah, it's this really weird, I don't entirely get it. But it's a mindset that's very prevalent among like gaming, of just like, yeah, fucking fail. Do it. Crash and burn, because all the money that goes to this could have gone to giving me free dual lands. Ha 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 ha. You know, it's just like, okay. Let me restart Arena Griffin. I've had it open for a couple of hours, so who knows? Oh shit. Can I even escape? I can't escape from Crossing Fate. Oh, there you are. Andy Van, welcome back for the 51st month. Hey Wheeler, thanks for signing my otters at Vegas. Oh, anytime. Hope it was a good event for you. Twas. Hope it was a good one for you too. I signed a Lutri. I signed Thieving Otter, which I signed the Lutri and the Thieving Otter. I'm trying to remember if I signed 2 Lutris. I know I signed one. I signed a foil Lutri. Right, no, did I sign 3 Lutris? I signed Lutri Fan 420, and then I signed the German pre-release Lutri, and then I signed the Thievler, which I found was very funny because I started signing at this event with Wheeler instead of just like B and W. Sometimes I'll do both, but I signed Antivan's Thieving Otter and I signed it Thievler. Oh, what was that? Oh no. Mulder might be a little oopsie doopsie. Well, I'll get the cheap shit. I want to keep this. I can go to keep this. If I can Risen Reef into Glasspool Mimic, that's pretty hot. Can't I believe I didn't sign the card Lutri Fan 420? I did. No, Silas, that's what I'm getting to, is that I signed one of the foil Lutris with Lutri Fan 420. And then I signed the other one with Wheeler, and then Thievler. I signed 8 Tolarian Academies that weekend, which was not the highest. The most I've signed in a weekend were 10. I signed 10 Tolarian Academies at Philly. Ooh, Joblins. Should have played Lannis anyways. I was hoping to actually bait a removal spell because it's a Fauna Shaman. I'll take this trade. The Fauna Shaman sucks. I should probably cut this card. All right, Risen Reef. Isn't it anxiety-inducing to sign such an expensive card? No, because I signed a... because a while ago I signed a Black Lotus. And that was a signing where I was like, I shouldn't do this. And they're like, no, I want you to do this. And I'm like, well, I don't know if I should do this. Are you sure you want me to sign this thing? And they were like, look, I got into Highlander because of you. I watched, like, they basically gave me this, like, anytime I get this thing, like, I want to be clear if they're listening. It means the world to me anytime somebody mentions this or talks, you know, approaches me, and that this is like something that is meant a lot to them, or that, you know, this what we do here can do anything, right? Like that positively impacts someone's life. And they were basically saying like they felt like they were at their fucking lowest and the pandemic hits, and that watching the stream gave them something to actually, you know, focus on, and something to keep them company, to get them through, that got them into Highlander, that got them into, you know, playing and enjoying their game and everything. Then it was like, okay, well, as long as they're comfortable, like I always check if it's a more expensive card, and as long as they're comfortable with it, then yeah, this is what they want, right? They want to have their cards signed. And so even if it is something, that one I like double, quadruple, triple checked. And they told me all about, you know, everything that they experienced and the hardships that they had gone through recently. And that was like, oh, well, this means a lot to them. You know, I'm not trying to hype myself up or anything, but I certainly shouldn't sell myself short, or like the impact that this kind of thing can have on helping people get through tough parts of their lives, right? And so there was like, they bought it specifically because of eggs and because of watching Canlander and because of watching the stream and North 100 and everything. And they're like, I want you to sign it. And it's like, fuck yeah, let's do this. I don't win the game by attacking that often, so I'm not going to attack. And so after signing that got rid of, it's funny, that has happened twice. Two very important shifts in my head and my relationship with Magic have happened because of something involving Black Lotus. Is that incident in like, no, people actually give a shit for what I do or what you know, the community we build here. And so that's something that if they want me to sign or honor it in any kind of way, then I should, you know. I'm gonna Essence Flux this. And then two, the other one was I was playing in a match, and the winner got the opportunity to buy a Black Lotus, which is very funny to think of. The winner of this match got the opportunity to buy a Black Lotus, which sounds so goofy, but Black Lotus was real fucking expensive, or was like comparatively dirt cheap. It was like, I got to buy a Lotus for like 1,400 or something. And I lost out on that. And that's the big like, oh, you can't get mad about this kind of thing, right? You kind of just can't think about the amount of money you lose on playing a game, or like what is actually up for stakes, and like being like beating yourself up over that kind of shit, you know? You can't. So yeah, if somebody, like I've signed Lion's Eye Diamonds, Candelabra of Tawnos, you know, they're all busted artifact cards. But yeah, it's you impact people's lives. They want you to sign it. They want you to put something as like a commemorative like part of the their life, or the game or the hobby they enjoy, you know. We got a wall. I'm gonna keep this back. This is gonna run into something, or it's gonna try to blow up my Risen Reef, and then we are going to be able to ephemerate the Risen Reef. That's a good one. Somebody asked me to sign their collector roof and all hell breaks. Oh right, it only is on that one. I'm gonna pass the block. I'm gonna entice them to do this. They didn't want to. I'm just gonna actually sack a clue here. I've signed a bunch of oofs. I've signed Gaddock Teague's collector, Gaddock Teague's Lion Sashes. Like, I've signed every card that puts me on tilt. It's part of the bit, right? The most PogChamp egg to sign. Somebody got me to sign their set of original print foil eggs. That was pretty hype. Somebody got me to sign their foil was it foil Japanese chromatic sphere? Oh yeah, I'll sign Graveyard Trespassers. Oh, Kiefer's coming in with a Kiefer take. Everybody get down! The Kiefers are coming! The Kiefers are coming!
It's cool that you signed cards and all of that. You know, people you're making. I overheard everything because I'm having trouble getting Evil Dead to play. But what I think would show more from a fan, more dedication from your fans, and I challenge a fan to do this, ideally, is to get a perishable, get you to sign a perishable, and then have that perishable coated in resin, like a hot dog, a zucchini, chicken wing. So your signature on, you know, an eggplant.
What about an actual egg?
Yeah, but I thought maybe, you know, just other food related things as well would be good and funny. Any food. just anything. Taquito.
Thank you, honey. Kiefer, everybody, Kiefer. A head of lettuce. I need to find a thing to get rid of this goblin influx array. I think I want to blink. I think I'm going to want to blink this reason. Just going to keep risen reefing. Ooh, that's a good one. I am out of blink. I need to get some permanent blink here. Oh, I missequenced. It's not that gross. I think I want to start gaining life. I'm eavesdropping? You're the one that came in with a hot Kiefer take. Oh shit, he's coming back. I mean, nothing, honey. Actually, and it's not an expensive card, you have a foil Japanese Mishra's Bauble. That's a good one to sign. Couple more utility spells for Micromancer. Micromancer is mostly here because it can find Ancestral Recall. When we finds Ephemerate, finds Ancestral Recall, and Sword of Plowshares. And that's all you really need. I do want to start attacking at some point. But I probably need a Time Walk. Surge was not at the con. Surge is in Alberta. Yeah, Surge doesn't do conventions. I mean, he did Barcelona because he's a liar. Thank you. Thank you so much. No, he did Barcelona because it's Barcelona. Fuck. I gotta find my, like, Night of Autumn or something. Well, he did Vegas before the pandemic. The pandemic changed a lot. I have 7 clues. I could probably hit a creature of theirs. To kill... I mean, killing this now doesn't really work. Beseech the Mirror for Replenish? Ooh. That's gaming.
No, he did. I did. When I asked Max about the first
I mean, I shouldn't lie. That's so
cute?
it's very cute. It's very
It's
cute.
so cute.
It's very cute. The Barcelona of España. Death. Draw cards. Kind of like cards off the top of my deck. Ooh, that's a good one. Oh yeah, Twins, Basil. Oh, big boy. I think we're going to slightly pivot to what we're going to give a shit about. How was the unknown event? It was great. It was real good. I went 3-0. I killed people very quickly with my horses. It was actually it was so much fun that I kind of wished, like, and it wasn't fun, it wasn't like I'm enjoying myself so much because I am winning. But it was, I kind of wish it was longer, you know? Kind of wish that I had time to do all the unknown events, not just that one. Gain 2 life. Give me my Reflector Mage. Oh, I could have got back the Fauna Shaman, but we're gonna blink this Sun Titan with this Reflector Mage again. Yeah. Make a treasure. I want to try and blink this Prospector because that's the scariest card that they have. And I'm gonna play Guardian of Giripur. And I'm gonna put a counter on this. Excel this. Uh-huh. Hi. Goblin Matrone. I'm gonna hit your stuff. Let's do it for 8. I want to keep 1. I'm older. Ooh. So they're gonna grab a Muxus, presumably. So I'm really digging for a, oh, that's a good one. That's a good one. Everything's so tiny. Maybe I should have got back Fauna Shaman because then it can set up our turn a little better. What up, Heath? How you doing? Damn, you went viral and you still have time for little old me? Let me sacking this. Oh no, I thought Ben told me, yeah, the Honda clip. Yeah. Ooh, that's a good one. Okay. So I'm going to Saiba Siphoner. I'm gonna gain some life. I'm gonna return this Ephemerate. You gotten so many rage quits as Honda, I don't get it. Is it because people don't know there's a button that you can press to parry? Or that you can, like, neutral jump? Fluffosaurus, welcome back for the 17th month. How you doing? How you been? Glad to have you. Good to see you. How you doing? What up? There's a parry button in Sekiro. Want to do a master rank challenge? Like play Honda to master, or just play as many characters to master as possible? So I'm going to blink this. Oh, wait, no. Should I? Want to do this. And then this is going to blink. I'm up to 7 right now. There's 20 now, including Aki. I have my own baby's version of that, where I'm just playing every character to plat. This is my way of trying to learn who I actually want to play and focus on. And it's actually helped a lot in understanding all the characters, even if it's at a lower level. But like starting to understand like what the flow chart kind of combo is and what stuffs it. When I'm on that on the receiving end, it's super helpful. It's like, oh, I can't do that. You know? Yeah. So far, so good. Every character I picked up to try and do it, I've been able to get to plat pretty easily. Kimberly, I really liked. I played Kim to plat 4, and now I think I'm plat 5, and now I'm plat 4. She's fun. I think she's been the character that I've liked the most. Yeah. Her medium standing kick, and I will finish this match of Magic, by the way. Her medium like standing kick is just so, it is so good at my level. Just like walk back, then walk forward and kick, and they just poke them out until they try to do something super risky, and then you just like get it go. Like you just get it. What am I trying to say? You just get it going. You just pop off. Oh, it feels great. Okay, so I have a lot to do. I could get a random creature from theirs. I want to Twining Twins, I think. My Cyber Siphoner. Because that's going to get back my swords. Also fine doing this. She's been a lot of fun. She's a character that, like, once I'm done, the what I'm doing now is Manon. I finish Ryu and then I start up Manon, and then I'm going to try JP after that. Or no, I'm going to try Aki, because Aki's out tomorrow. Very happy Aki's not a charge character. I have been avoiding the charge characters, and I really think I should. I didn't have lethal on this attack, so if anybody's like, Ben, you could, why'd you only attack with those? Ben, why? So I'm going to get back my... Going to get back swords. Oh, don't do that. Blue, this. This. I'm going to play you. I'm going to get back swords. I'm going to swords the Sling Gang. Oh, I should play... I should actually play this too. Oh, it's been a hot minute since I've seen it do this. Give me this thing. Oh, did they F6? Gonna get back this. Return my swords. Okay, get that. You can't actually F6 in Arena, right? Like, they would have been prompted. Maybe they just very quickly was just like, sure. Really looking forward to Aki. She's neat. Very cool gimmick. All her moves look sick. Yeah, she's... I tend to pick characters off vibes, mostly. Like, the ones I want to actually jam. Her vibes are great. Also, the new Lily costume. I've kind of benched Lily entirely. But that the new Lily costume is just so fucking good. Yeah, she, instead of having the, like, there's the original Lily, which is not bad, and then there's the Lily that would sell you weed. Like, so actually with this on the stack, I want to do this. Because this is their mana. The Cammy costume is really good. The Ken costume is so funny. I can't believe they made a Ken costume that's just him serving cunt. Like, it's just the voice of the spirit, only I can hear it. But you can too if you just hit this one more time, my guy. Maximilian. Okay. If you haven't seen this deck might actually need more win conditions, but you know. God, they bought that ugly ass Luke outfit. I actually don't hate it. It just doesn't really jive with, like, it feels like the costume that would have worked better if it was introduced after the original, you know? Or if it wasn't the original, I guess is what I'm saying. Yeah, the hair is very, like, there's a manhwa called Sunken Rock that I remember when I saw that, I'm like, this is just this guy. I think I need more white sources. Looking at this deck. This is Bant Blink. Plays a bunch of ETBs, ways to reuse them, gums up the board. Don't bolt my goose. New costumes are Ken, Luke, Lily, and Cammy. Cammy. Oh. Manhwa? Do I look like I know what a manhwa is? He does look like a KOF character. Oh my god. Oh. Bird. Good bird. I should actually either. Well, yeah, I should either channel her. Are there more costumes? Are there other costumes beyond those 4 that I don't know of? Oh. Oh, like Maurice's wedding dress and stuff? Right. I mean, if you got the link, yeah, and the jury's in Akigu. Yeah. Right, okay, yeah, I remember these now. We have kind of a funny line here. Oh, I didn't even... Man, I'm on tilt. I just didn't play my Oracle the alpha. My line is play Oracle, and then we Essence Flux the Channeler to bounce this to block this. Didn't mean to do that. And so instead, we're either casting this one spot in time or we're cracking a food. Depends on how aggressive they get. Well, that's an annoying card. They don't want to commit, which is kind of good. Oh yeah, the fucking the baggy jeans Guile. Oh my god. I like his hair, but he is, you know what? He's dressed like a dad that's at he's dressed like a dad that's on vacation in Vegas. I saw a lot of guys that looked like the a schlubbier version of this over the weekend. His fight when he's posed up, like stanced up, he looks really good. But I'd have to see it in, you know. DJ looks incredible. That DJ costume is so fucking good. All right, let's fire this off. I think I'm excited to play DJ. He is a charge character, but I am excited to take him for a spin. Samwise might be okay. Jewel Thief is actually pretty good. Kind of want to take this acidic slime though, because if we draw a land, untapped land, and we can slime time the reflection. Shit. Okay, we're probably dead here. F6ing that turn was real bad. He's half charged. Yeah, it's just on Air Slasher and the like his, I don't even know what it, the hey, right? Cammy too. Cammy, I've played a bit of Cammy. I haven't tried my like playing her to plat, but when my stick broke, I was trying her on controller, and I was trying her for modern on controller because I couldn't play classic on controller. And I really liked playing her. She was a lot of fun. So if I blink this, try to blink this, we're kind of goozled. Block that, block that. Oh, I should have maybe blocked the token. I gotta tell you, I'm not paying attention to this. After that punted turn, I'm off it. Yeah, time walking herself was not the way. Also missing the land drop for this. I mean, we hit it, but the mana base in this deck's a little rough. I want to take another look at it. There's a chance we should just be blue-white blink. But the green ones are so good. Okay, so all we need is to draw actual time walk. Oh, never mind, we're dead. They have the Ember Hauler. They play Ember Hauler and sack it immediately. Ahoy 7, how you doing? I gotta tell you, chat, when I was in Vegas, I ate this might not mean, this might sound like a joke to some of you, but to the vegans and vegetarians in chat, of which this salad was not that, but you know, they enjoy a nice salad. This was the best salad I've ever eaten. It was at I never joke about food. Why would I?
Eggs! Eggs! E-double-G-S eggs!
It was at a restaurant called La Cave. Where were you? It was in a hotel. And of course it is. It was inside the Wynn. It's called La Cave. It was inside the Wynn Hotel. And it was so fucking good. I don't know if I want to play this guard mage just yet. I think I'm going to play Llanowar Visionary and keep up Essence Flux. It was so good. This I set up for vegans and vegetarians liking this. This has meat on it, but you could have it without the meat and it would have been okay. It was bib lettuce. It was like a gorgonzola, bib lettuce, crispy prosciutto, pickled onion, and then something else on it. It was so fucking good. One of the best salads I've ever had. Yeah, it's not vegan. Vegans like salads. Look, sometimes when you talk about good salads to people that eat meat, they turn their nose up and they get all like, the only kind of good salad is one that I'm not eating, am I right? Lettuce equal vegan. Yeah, exactly. It was so fucking good. Look, I had people arguing to me that like fucking Baja Blast or whatever wasn't.
I'd like to do a live unboxing.
What is it?
I'm not gonna tell you.
Okay, Kiefer's going to do a live unboxing.
The box. It's unopened as of yet. Benjamin does not know what is in the box.
Make sure to hide the address.
Yes, that's why.
Okay, I see. Okay. There's apparently a box. Kiefer wants to open it, but does not want me to know.
What do you think is in the box?
I don't know what's in. I don't know. I'm kind of scared. A hat?
Okay.
Oh shit.
I'll give you. Maybe it would be better if I narrowed it down. You wanna try and guess who it's from?
Kit?
No.
Jessica?
Yes. Does that help?
No.
Okay.
It was a blood moon in the box.
My dear friend Jessica lives in the basement of Granny.
Our friend Jessica, well, Kiefer's friend Jessica, lives in the basement of an old granny.
Who has a beautiful garden.
Who has a beautiful garden.
And always
And always gives
Jessica
our friend Jessica
Chayote squash.
Chayote squash.
Unboxed.
So you received a package of
Three
homegrown chayote squash
by an old Chinese lady.
by an old Chinese granny. Okay. Thank you, honey.
Yeah.
Everybody give it up for chayote squash.
A more bizarre unboxing.
Yeah, I did not expect that. Would not have guessed that in a million years. That's not. Seba says that's nice, but it's no Tomatillo. Sage Madness, welcome back for the 20th month. Welcome back. Vegas looked like a blast. It was cool and good. Run better lands. I mean, my mana needs work, but I don't know if we're beating Blood Moon at any time. Oh, did I click on store? God, I hope I clicked on store. Time to open a pack to further our collection. Just run more basics and just not be able to cast my spells. Pywo, welcome back for the 46th month. What up, Ben? I sent you a Pokemon Go gift. Please respond. Also, my mom sent you a friend request. Well, I'll open up Pokemon Go for Pywo's mom. And I'll also look at the gift. I didn't play Pokemon Go at all in Vegas. When I landed, there were no regional Pokemon anywhere. And then it was like really sapping. It was just really bad for my battery and my wallet. So I decided against it. No, but I Pokemon slept. And I Pokemon brushed my teeth. HD, fight me. Blood, as an avid Blood Moon abuser, it is not healthy for the format. Yeah, it's just does not make for good gameplay or enjoyable gameplay. I know Pokemon sleep is real. Why no? Okay, hold on. Let me add your mum. Oi, mate, let me add your mum. Just all giggles then. What's a good Staxy cards that makes for good gameplay? I mean, Smokestack is interesting. Somewhat. I'm on 38 lands plus 2 double face modal cards. Man is so bad. Oi, where's your mum? Oh god, there's a bunch of people. If you play Pokemon Go, and if you're on the Discord, we have a Pokemon Go channel. Add people as friends. Share your Pokemon Go. Sick. Circus of Kirkus, I literally just accepted your gift. And thank you for the 49th month. What up? Pokemon, go to the Discord. Oh, Jesus. Sure. Now realizing that I'm the guy that hates when people don't accept a gift after I've sent it and they just sit on it for a couple of days to a week. What do we need to do to make this deck better? Do we just go... Do we go blue-white? And play more like a mid-range deck? I mean, we could just keep hands that aren't this. Add FTK? Ooh, I wish. God, I'm so backlogged on gifts. Tutors? We have as many as we can run. Congrats on the Venipede. Thank you. It was right in front of me. What? Okay. Yeah, I'm excited for fetch lands. They're really going to help mana bases. Oh, I closed Pokemon Go. Sorry, I have to accept all these gifts. So you like lands, do ya? Don't really want to find another basic forest. I'm okay just developing this. Second phone so I can do Pokemon Go IRL streams. I mean, that would be fun. Captain, my captain. Although Victoria's pretty shitty for IRL streams, as far as I've been told. Oh, excuse me. Gotta save this. Tameo Collector of Tales? The blue-green one? It is. The answers to Blood Moon in a format like Gladiator are not really, like, reliably, they're not gameplay related, and they're also reliably not deck building created and such, like, they're not related to deck building outside of just being like, you know, play monocolored. Or play two color and have one of those colors be red and the other be green. You know? Get good cheesecake, or like you could do red blue built around it. Welcome back for the 32nd month. What up? You having a good time? I'm a shooting star. Ready to something like a something. God, a failure of a gay man. I haven't listened to Don't Stop Me Now in God knows how long. Ooh. Gonna Sigrid to save your Captain Eberhard. I want to draw a card. Do you see how anti-Blood Moon we are? We have basics. We have basic tutoring. For a 3-color deck, we are making a lot of considerations for Blood Moon. It just doesn't matter, though. You picked up another Gavin Tate playtest card to build deck with. Cool. Okay. Where does it show me people that have like tried to get me to be their friend? Where do I look at friend invites? I'm so bad at this. Is there a place where it has pending friend invites? Because I don't see Pyro's mom in front of me here. All right, catch you later, Silas. Have a good one. I mean, for so far, I have been testing negative. So let's see. Fingers crossed. We took a bunch of steps to ideally avoid it. I got this essence flux. She just pestered me. She hasn't sent it. Petite Person, welcome back for the 42nd month. What up? How you doing? 42 months of pogging. Has it really been that long? I mean, I know it has. I just said 42 months. Glad to have you. Good to see you. How you doing? How you been? If I get 3 negative tests over 3 days, it's something less than a 5% chance of false negative. I mean, I could... Oh, fuck. Chulane's on Arena. I should put Chulane in here. You're not actually French, but I enjoy the accent. Yeah, I mean, I can't read that word without hearing it as petit person. I should add Chulane. Yeah, there's a bunch of, it's five days or something, right? Like it could have been, I could feel fine now, and then tomorrow or on Thursday I could be kind of smooshed, which is why we're playing it safe. I won't know if I'm going into the office for Friday Night Paper Fight until Friday, until I get a negative test up until then. And we're recording. There's a thing that we would normally do in person that we will be doing remotely tomorrow morning. That we could be doing in person, but it's always good to be safe. Friday Night Paper Fight is Canadian Highlander. Maybe you've heard of it. This card's kind of hot in this match. People ended up wearing more masks on the Sunday, but yeah, really disappointed. 5 days for incubation time. Yeah, if anybody, I mean, I don't want anybody to feel unsafe. And obviously, I don't want, if I do have it, even if I'm not showing symptoms, I'm going to be testing every day. Thankfully, we have a lot of tests. They are free for anybody in Canada. Most pharmacies just have them. We have a whole bunch. I'm testing every day. I'm probably going to start testing. I'm going to test again later today just to be sure. And then I'm going to start testing. I'm going to test like twice a day, every day. Until the end of the week, just to, you know, make sure that nothing is mucked. Why are you attacking with everybody? In the US, the government gave 4 per house. Wait, what? You have to pay for them? That's a good... Well, that's not even that bad of a blowout. Why the fuck would you have to pay for them? That's such bullshit. Why do you have to pay for them? There was a while where you did have to pay for them here, but that was like, and in the first year. Jesus fucking Christ. God, that sucks. Oh. Big bird. Oh, I can't cast shit during your turn. Cast spells are activated. Fuck, I hate this card so much. This is one of these sleeper cards that has playing against it. I'm just like, oh god, you're so annoying. I'm not calling anybody out. No beef here. Oh, I have a friend request. There, now we're friends. Somebody's getting a gift. With a sticker. There you go. Yeah, they're not casting stuff on your opponent's turn. Honks. Oh, you got a Gyarados. Am I back on social media? No, it's Pokemon Go. I'm just clearing all the stuff so that I, you know, I'm not keeping people, I'm not holding up people's quests. Chad. Oh. They don't do COVID testing at all here anymore. Haven't for like a year. If you go into healthcare with flu symptoms, then yeah, they'll isolate and test you. No self-testing anywhere anymore. Can only buy self-tests. There are, yeah, we don't have like government testing sites. We have self-testing and we have, I think there are still the paid testing sites that you can go to, but that's the like high end. If you absolutely need to know, like within like an hour or something, the fancy ones. So what did you muck? You mucked my Galagreators, so I can block here. This gives you the captain, but so, or no, it doesn't give you the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Block here. And this, I'm taking 15. I mean, I'll block that. Human. HD's playing mono white humans. Yeah, as you can hear, my voice is a little raspy, but also I wonder if I have one near me. The N99 or the C99s, they're very similar to the N95s. I can play this, gain some life. Bant blanks theoretical good matchups. The grindier mid-range decks, I think we could have a pretty good shot against control too. This is probably the issue, is that like those matchups aren't great anymore, or like it's just not, it's not a thing that you need to really care about in Gladiator as much. Like you're not setting up building your deck and be like, okay, how am I going to deal against the deck that Wrath of Gods over and over and over again, you know? But yeah, my voice is like this because I had a mask on for, 12 hours plus every day in the desert, operating on less water than I normally would have. And, it's just a fun old time here. Just a fun time. Walk like that, make a food, and then eat 2 food. But I feel fine. Like, I don't have a fever. I don't have like a hacking cough or whatever. But yeah, still testing a lot. Still, fuck, that might kill me. That's a great hit. This is a certified hood classic. All right, give me this resto. Probably this one. It's on odd. Damn, son, where'd you find this? I am a little drained, working 4 back-to-back, or 5, I guess. Traveling all day on Thursday, and then working 3 12-hour days in a row to traveling all day on Monday. Also, my sleep wasn't that great. I mean, you had cons, it never really is, right? But, I slept okay last night. But I could have, I slept like I got like a solid 9.5 hours of sleep. Maybe 9, maybe closer to 9. But I really could have used the like 10 to 11, Just the big honkin' like holy shit, I overslept kind of nights. Oh, that card sucks for me. A big honkin' shoe, yeah. What's going on, HT? What are you doing? I haven't had like my big card advantage stuff going on here. They're doing math. Animate that, block that, because they know I'm gonna flicker the reflector mage. It's likely I'm gonna flicker the reflector mage. Chad the greeters. Have a good night, Pywo's mom. Good night, Pokemon Go bestie. Depending on the attack, we could also blink our Resto. We could block with the Timeless Witness, blink it with Resto, and then blink. Or I could Resto Angel, get back Essence Flux, block with Witness and Resto. Essence Flux my Resto, Resto my Timeless Witness back Essence Flux. I think that's what I'm doing. Just like that. Yeah, just like that. Blink this. Yeah. Kills the Metallic Mimic, which is not nothing. But I think I'm passing. Hey Wheeler, love you, man. I just got done watching you guys. Went into the corn maze, and you keep scaring Surge. Like, I feel bad for him, but it was funny. Oh, don't. It's Surge. Glad of it. It is coming up to that time of year. When you've known someone for as long as I've known Surge, you start to understand the things that can terrify them. Yeah, it's a shame that Surge got fired from LRR for being too much of a scaredy cat. Is there a reason to not Essex Flux for Galagrador's triggers? No. On the off chance that they can have
abusing magic.
How dare you?
no. On the off chance that they have like swords and they're just being weird about it. Oh, I should have maybe saged that earlier. Even this block's there, that block's there. Link this. Andalore, welcome back for the 5th month. What up? Guessing I missed the Vegas recap. Anything important I missed, or should I just rewatch the VOD? No, I just rewatch the VOD. Important things. So far, I don't have COVID. Event was one of the events of all time. The people there were great. The community stuff was great. I wish certain things about the event were a little bit better or changed. But overall, thank you for having me. It's great to be here. So, you know, the usual. This is going to be a pain in the ass. Yeah, HD is playing very conservatively, and I don't know why. I think they could have killed me. Or at least made a very aggressive attack that would then kill me. Yeah, one of the events of all time. I think Ixalan looks great. Very excited for Ixalan. All the mainline sets that we're getting, like the standard legal sets, and I guess Modern Horizons 3, I'm very excited about for you know, Ixalan and then 2024. You're good. As a Latino, I'm tentatively excited about Ixalan. And as a white Latino, I don't know any better. I believe they have, like, I can't speak for the individual minority groups or cultures that have been covered in some of the sets from the past year or so, and some of the sets coming out, but they, to give WotC credit, where admittedly credit is deserved, they have gotten a lot better at working with cultural and sensitivity consultants. I mean, they didn't fuck up Kamigawa, which is a pretty big deal. This is kind of funny because we might, if we survive and draw Time Walk, we might just win the game. Didn't play the Brushland. I want to bait as though I have something else that's relevant in my hand. Let's go to blockers. This goes here. This goes here. This goes here. This goes here. I need to. This goes here. I was not consulted for the cowboy one. Resto flickering this. I am very, as someone that is, that loves the Western and cowboy tropes while still acknowledging all the problematic themes and aspects of those. I am excited for I'm excited for Cowboy set. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I thought I blocked you. Did I not block? Did I not block this? This got blocked by this. And that blocked the 6. Oh, it just shows that it's blocked. Yellow indicator? I don't see colors very well. I genuinely can't tell the difference between all of these. Sukiyaki Western Django. I have. The question is, do I want to Essence Flux to save Reflector Mage to bounce anything here? I think the tech is this. Bounce that. I just want a Yeehaw Commander. Thank you for the bits, Andalore, and same also. Yeah, please don't fuck it up. Please, for the love of God, don't fuck it up. They don't. There's no accessibility mode, I believe. No. All right, we bricked. If we draw, I mean, I guess they can block this. I feel like this game was a lot closer than it looked. This deck's a lot weaker than I was hoping it would be. What happened? There was a version of this deck that used to kick ass. What happened? I feel like I'm like running out of gas pretty quickly. What up, Tex? How you doing, bud? Maybe I should include some of the bigger ones. We could get Cloud Blazer. GG's HD. Why, if I may ask, were you so apprehensive with your attacks earlier? I feel like you could have killed me while you had known information. Maybe we don't need as many mana dwarfs. Druid is kind of outclassed now. Fawn Shamans, whatever. Kind of just want to include. Maybe I shouldn't cut all these. Neoform feels kind of weird. Oh, I shouldn't cut incubation. Worried about my mental health leave ending next week and returning to work, but your therapist and I have made strategies. Good. Well, I mean, you got your therapist to work on, or work with. Roleplay. Holy shit. That's good. You have someone that you can trust to work with you on finding a way to approach this in a positive manner. Brain isn't working 100% right now. Oh, gotcha. We could play Beckenstone. Or we could play like Bodyguard. Oh, I'm looking at creatures. You just play Mana War. Oh, you know what? There's a card I was thinking about including. This one. Charade of Numbing Depths. So it's a 4-mana 2/3 ETB. Tap a creature an opponent controls, gets a stun counter, and you get to draw a card whenever you do. Whenever you tap one or more untapped creatures they control. I think I'm going to try this. Okay. AMC fight me. Am I playing Chord? Oh, fuck, I forgot about Chord. Thank you. You're my savior. Jims? Jewel Thief is big. Do I want to get rid of... Oh, this is the hardest part of this deck. Could cut Micromancer. It finds Ephemerate, which is pretty hot, but it's also... But it is a piece of card advantage. Shoot, sorry. 1 second. Got Cosmic Rebirth. This card is so good, but I don't know. It's not a creature. I'll cut it. Yeah, that's kind of... Micromancer finds Ephemerate, Swords to Plowshares, to some of the, you know, best cards that you can play. And then it can find Ancestral Recall if we Oracle, which is also pretty good. Ooh, no dice. Some amount of dice. Baywatch Kiora. Oh yeah, it is just Baywatch. AJ is fine. Great. Let's go with AJ. No. I want to see my shame. Joke's on you. I've got a 3/3. Also drawing this Thalia's Lancers. Pretty hot. This card is quite good. Oh. This is so fucked. Am I literally just playing this card? Make them think I have a ninja. What? You don't block? What if I had a ninja? What if I had a ninja? I'm giving away so much free information at the beginning of these streams. Back in my day, these used to let you still tap for mana. Do I really just want to play a bear? I mean, I can get it back later. Really don't want this flipping. Especially if we're missing our land drops. They could just pass. That's fine. This deck might be a bust. My goose. Land. Holy shit, I'm on tilt. Is this deck that bad? Am I playing that poorly? Did I build it this poorly? What's going on? Do I need to build this deck from the ground up again? What happened? It felt like just 6 months ago this deck was like brutal. I mean, it could just be variance, but I mean, I think it's never not like, it's never just solely based on variance, right? Like, I don't know. We have been having issues with our mana. Either getting blood mooned or otherwise. Our cards haven't been going as far as I wanted them to. And I feel like we have a lot of lands, but at the same time, I'm struggling to hit lands. I think this is the case of like, the mana sucks in the format. And this deck it might be the kind of deck that we revisit after cons drops. You know? Yeah, this is a pretty hot one. It's like 7 inches from the midday sun.
Ah,
no,
another one.
Fuck my bird.
Gives me conniptions.
All right, check
another one. Gives me conniptions.
Oh, Jesus Louises. Meth in June. What up? How you doing? Thank you for the 5. Two things. One, thank you for the t-shirt.
Gives me conniptions.
I wore it at MagicCon Las Vegas. And 2, thank you for the 5 gifted subs. Going to Bosk of Pines, Cat and Bows, Shady Grove Road, The Ox, and Velnight. Congratulations to those that won. It's kind of funny. I'm just going to put more Power 9 in my deck.
Gives me conniptions.
Oh, you gonna reprieve? No. Why shouldn't I? I'll play this. Fuck, that's a good magic card against us. Excuse me. Hey, wait a minute. That's also a good magic card against us. Wait, doesn't this screw them too? I think I'm going to cash in. Sick non-bow. Or if I do like this, if this comes back, it's just exile, right? I should have played this. I don't want to keep. Oh, big boy. Look who's getting swords did. I'm a little worried about a Wrath. Yeah, you can gain 6. Where's my Sun Titan? I'm gonna bottom this Black Lotus. Ooh, that's a good hit. Oh, I should have attacked first. I got so excited because we drew a good magic card. You have your Wheeler Kappa shirt? One of a kind shirt. I mean, I have one. Well, technically it's Kiefer's. He doesn't like wearing it. I don't understand why not, but you know. All right, we're gonna be in a lot of trouble if they.
Abusing magic.
What are they doing? Just getting all their cards out of there. Gonna be in a lot of trouble if they play Eternal Wanderer. Whirlwind Abyss, what up? How you doing? Welcome back for the 10th month. Happy to have you back. Great to be here. Hope you had an amazing time. Yeah, it was all right. It's pretty cool. Thank you for all the support. Hope you're doing well. Just gonna aggro them out. Okay. Okay, hold on. Hold on here. Again, probably should have attacked before doing all this, but this is why we haven't been winning as much. What do you got in there? Subtle wreckage? All right. So you eat creatures. I feel like we have a reasonable matchup even against some of the aggressive decks too. Like that matchup against HD, we kind of just got stuffed on the game one. Then game two was a lot closer than it looked. We just kind of didn't draw the thing. Also, we've been having hands like this. This is much nicer. It's a little slow, but card quality's high and our mana's good. Yeah, cast Ancestral Recall. It's pretty good at winning. Or at least helping you win. Ooh. That's a good one. Vintage Cube. We just got Vintage Cube. It's gone. There's Magic 30 Cube though, which I'm kind of interested in looking at. Oh, I could have Soul Herdered. Today's the last day? Gotta be fucking kidding me. Why is it every time I find something to fall in love with? Okay, goodbye. Pivot and go use my free entry. I get a free entry? I mean, we could. Hey. Wow. Yeah, I'm not feeling this deck that much, even though I think we're having a pretty okay game here. Yeah, Soul Herder on Oracle the Alpha is extremely funny. Who was I talking to about Oracle the Alpha? There are some people. I know Shivam hates this card. I know Sam dislikes this card. This is one of the best card. Like, it's the best digital card, I think. Like, the best designed digital card. I think it's just like such a slam dunk. Don't know how you could hate it. How cool. Like, this is exactly what digital only should be for, you know? Digital card for boomers. Yeah, but Zoomers like Power 9 too. Everybody likes Power 9. It's Power 9. It's pretty good in Cube too. It feels bad to lose to. Yeah, I guess it is a card where it generates things that you can't interact with on the board, and people hate interacting with the stack. Just give me a time walk. I've been very good. I'm a good boy. Oh, my homies hate the stack. People bored after 9/11 look at any card that you can't Doomblade and they fucking lose their mind. What do you mean it's just a 2/2? Where's my ETB? All right, do we want to do a cube draft? How do we feel? Chat. GG's AMC. Do we want to keep playing this, or am I going to pivot to a cube draft? Okay. Well, good news for people at home, because this means there will be 2 new VODs uploaded to the YouTube. So we're gonna stop the Bant blink and then just do a cube draft. Seems easy. Okay.